Hell yeah, he's a skeleton. He does what he wants. And he flies and he misses. Ah! Alright. Got it.
Nice. That's what you get for dancing.
I mean, some Skelemen have to dance, and this guy just danced until his heart content. But alright, so this is really fun.
This is gonna bug you until you can get it. I know it. I know it will, but I just don't know that you're gonna be able to get it until you get what I assume would be Mr. Skellyman's double jump. Because you were, like, that was pretty prime positioning that you just had.
And jump and fly. No, that was worse. All right, we're going back. We're going back. Also, I don't want.
Yeah, we'll get it. We'll get it.
So when my little brother was super little, he called skeletons skeletine.
Skeleton?
Skeletines. Like, cause this is like young enough to not speak properly yet. It's just adorable and young, but skeleton.
The one that was afraid of Castlevania 64.
Yes, same one. Super awesome little baby.
That's funny that you say that because I would call skulls, for some reason as a child, skeletons scared the shit out of me. I don't know what it was about them. I think it was just like that like it's the animated undead. You know, like zombies scared the shit out of me. I remember clear as day watching the original Night of the Living Dead, and very early on in the movie where there's that corpse of the person that I assume just like either shot themselves or were eaten at the top of the stairs in the house. Until I was a teenager.
Game. Oh, that's a big move game.
That scared the shit out of me.
Oh, what is that? Oh, it bounced away again. Ow.
Yeah, it bounced away.
These guys are having their way with it.
Man, if they're gonna do that to you, they ought to take you out to dinner first.
Yeah,
oh, shit, nice. So as a child, I did not dissociate the words skeleton and skull. So it wasn't a skull.
Oh, thank God.
It was a skell.
Okay, skull.
The skull of a human being was called a skull because I could not dissociate those two words.
Yeah,
and when my folks tried to correct me, I thought they were teasing me. I thought they were teasing me when they were telling me the correct word because I thought that I was correct. I can be very stubborn.
Yeah.
Ask my wife.
Yeah, I mean, you and I make a good combo, even though we were both fucking stubbornish. What is that?
Oh, you're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it.
Okay, try again. I got it.
Nice.
I don't know.
Was it worth it to you, Nick?
Yeah, it made me feel good. I think it just gave me
Speaking
HP.
of, yeah, you're not stubborn at all.
But I like his jump. Look, watch his groinal region.
But it's pelvic thrust.
Groinal. Alright, let's go down here now. Now he just walks casually.
At the bottom of the
muck.
Whatever. Yeah, the muck. The gross slime muck.
Oh god, that was scary. Alright.
Do his little pelvic thrust. Do the time warp, little man.
Alrighty, up we go. Wait.
Yep, there it is. One of my absolute favorite just weird ass movie comedy musicals, Rocky Horror, man. That was a good time in college. I don't remember if I've touched on it.
Not much.
In this in this setting, but I didn't do a lot. I was a theater major in college, and I didn't do a lot. I mean, I don't do a lot with it right now. You can't really do a ton with it if you're not acting or you're not, directing or anything like that. I did a lot of directing. The last stage show that I did in college was a production of Rocky Horror.
Yeah, girl.
Oh my God, so fun, so much fun. So I did it because Hughes Spatsy did a production of that, but he did the actual stage show of the Rocky Horror Show, which to that point I had never seen. I had never seen the actual stage show. What we did was what's called a shadow cast, where the movie itself is playing behind us on a large projector screen, and the actors are all acting out the movie in front of it. You still have all the lines and the call-outs and all that stuff, and that was so much fun. And the best time of that show for sure was we did a midnight show on Halloween night. So we've got everyone there. The entire audience is... Oh, dude, you just missed. The entire audience is dressed up. I know my sister showed up. Both my sisters showed up. My dad, I think that's the first time he had ever actually seen... So close.
I feel like I went through that.
I think that's the only time my dad's actually seen the movie it's not really his jam.
Yeah.
But my God, that was so much fun. Some of my favorite memories from college was doing that show. And actually, one of my favorite memories of that show that involves Hughesy.
Yeah.
Because I did go see... You were there.
Yeah, we were there.
You.
It was me, Ben, Steven, Hughesy, and Amy. It was the first time I met Amy.
Yeah, that's right. And then we went out and we got some food, and that was fun.
Jambalaya.
Some jambalaya. Oh, some hot jambalaya.
Speaking
I wonder
of
what happened to that waitress. Yeah.
She was a pretty cool chick, and she dealt with Steven.
Yeah. Anyone that can deal with Steven is okay in my book. But so with the Rocky Horror Picture Show, the way I did it, the shadow cast, which is a very common way to do it. It's common for the audience to dress up and come in character,
right?
And you are essentially part of the act. You are part of the show. Since I had never seen the stage show prior to that, I didn't realize that Hughesy was doing the stage show when I heard that he was in it. So I'm getting all ready that night to go see the show. I'm putting on my wig. I played Riff Raff when I was in the show, the butler. And I'm putting on my wig. I'm getting everything ready. And Amy asks me before we leave, are you sure that it's okay to do this? That it's okay to show up in costume? I was like, that's how they do it. This is how you do the show. You're supposed to show up in costume. Amy and I were the only two people in costume in that show.
It was pretty fucking awesome.
I'm certain of it. So Amy shows up, of course, in a nice corset and stockings and wearing almost nothing. And I come in full hunchback with my fake tuxedo. And we are the only two in the entire audience that are in costume. And as fun as that was, it was also a little bit embarrassing.
I don't know. I feel like that it was right. Like
it felt good.
Hey.
What's this? I think the part that was The Dead Jungle holds the ultimate. Ring 5 gongs. Okay, so you're gonna need to ring 5 gongs.
Oh, there was a gong in the beginning that I couldn't get to. I wonder if I can now. I don't remember.
Maybe. With that high jump, probably.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So that was actually the same night that I met Chris Hughes's wife,
Kenzie.
for the first time, Kenzie. Yeah. You know what? Let's put up a picture of us with Chris in drag.
The lovely couple.
I'm not in. I'm taking the picture, but it's fun.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It's fucking
Chris,
great.
Yeah, Chris is in drag. I am in my costume. I don't. Yeah. Oh my God.
That night. Motherfucker!
That night was so much fun.
All right, the best.
What I didn't tell you was I couldn't find a lot of my costume that night when I was coming to the show, and I was adamant that Amy and I were both in costume. We stopped at the local costume shop, which is right next door to the theater, JJ Blinkers, Antioch. Shout out to JJ Blinkers. I stopped in there, and I was frantically searching for a bald cap and the right wig for my costume moments before the show was supposed to start, and turns out we did not need to be in costume.
That's kind of fucking awesome.
But yeah, that picture,
motherfucker.
that picture is certainly worth 1,000 words.
It is.
And if that doesn't explain the friendship between
All
the lot of us, I don't know what will.
Oh, that's cool. Here I am. Going back.
Yeah, you're stuck. But what do you say that we try to find those gongs next time, Nick?
Goopy goops. Yeah, let's do this with this cute.
Yeah, boy. See you next time, everybody, as Nick tries to avoid the spikies on the ground. I don't know if he will.
Little...